Hey, good morning. Welcome to the GoTyGo channel on Blooming Entertainment. If you are new, welcome. Thank you for stopping by, checking out the channel. We just finished marathon prep where we broke 3 hours in the marathon finally. And now we're getting ready for our first ultramarathon. Less than a month out, right around the corner. Super excited. If you're returning, it's been about a week or so since I've put a video out, so I apologize for my absence. It's been just a super tough week. I have a very, very close family member and a very, very close friend that are both just going through it. And it's put me in a very reflective mindset. And one of my favorite sayings is suffering in solitude. And so that is what I've been doing over the last week. It's been a great week of training. The body's been pretty beat up. Last Sunday, we did 31 miles, split up 15 and a half in the morning, 15 and a half at night. The morning session was quite a climb. It involved about 5,300 feet of elevation gain. And again, 15 and a half miles is one lap of our ultra marathon for 4 laps total. And one lap will consist of about 3,700 feet of elevation gain. So that climb last Sunday was pretty good. Today, this weekend, we're out for 21 miles today, 21 miles tomorrow, all of it on trail. And both workouts, I'm gonna do a workout style of repetitions. So either laps or out and backs, consisting of 3 or 4 repetitions, just to really train the brain, train the mind, that hey, after you've done something, 2 or 3 times, to be able to tell yourself, all right, now I got to go out and do it again, because that will be one of the biggest challenges of this race, knowing that it's not just a point A to point B or one big loop. It's going to be 4 loops, and the loops will change from clockwise to counterclockwise, and it'll alternate, but it's still that mindset of like, I know what I just went out and did, and now I need to go and do it again. So we're really trying to train that, and it should be a good session. I'm super excited. We'll take you along. You've been breaking in some new trail shoes, so here in a few days I'm going to put out a review on those. Ultras, of course, it's my go-to, but let's get it. 7 miles down, it's 1 lap. We're doing 3 7-mile laps today, out and backs. And then tomorrow I'll probably do 4 5 1/4. But that first one we flew, especially coming down, it's a pretty good 3.5 consistent climb. And then you turn around and it's 3.5 back down. So it took us about 40 minutes to get up, flew down in less than 30. Did a pit stop at the car. I got some honey stingers. I'm getting down right now. Just super easy. I just grabbed them at Smith's, my local Smith's, local grocery store, so it's just easy to pick up. Nothing too fancy, but it does have a good amount of carbs, which is what I need. In my water bottles, I have my electrolytes, BCAAs. But one thing I wanted to hit on as I'm returning from Solitude and getting back into my documentation was over the last week, I try not to beat myself up. And Jet, I really appreciate you helping me with this concept, forgiving myself, going easy on myself to some extent. I'm super proud of myself that I've trained as hard as I have over the last week. It's probably what's kept me sane. It's been my distraction. It's been my therapy, my opportunity to reflect. But my body's been wrecked, and so I've been sleeping a lot, which is good, but I felt a little bit of a spiral. I wasn't doing my documentation like I had committed to, and so I was frustrated with that, and then that spiraled, and next thing you know, I'm not waking up consistently at 5 a.m. like I was doing for so long. I wasn't taking my cold shower. It's just all these other little things started to slip. And so again, I'm really trying not to beat myself up, but it's so easy to let one thing affect another, and that affects everything else, and then soon you're spiraling. So I'm glad I caught myself and didn't let myself get too far off track. I've continued to train hard. And now we're back at it, making sure we document the process. And I think the reason I'm upset with myself that I haven't been documenting over the last week is I told myself that the point of doing this was for me, for my future kids to be able to see what I went through. And the point was to capture the good, the bad, and the ugly. And so I kick myself because here we are. The bad and the ugly hits, not necessarily with training, but with life. And I let that derail me. So it's like, okay, I can't just put a camera in my face when things are going good. I need to capture all of it. And so recommitting to that process. And we're here, we're doing it. So here we go, lap 2, another 7 miles. Check in after lap 2. 2 laps down, 14 miles, 1 more to go. Sun is out, it is hot, flying through fluids, but we re-upped, got plenty in the car, so I'm glad I came prepared. I got a nut mix that we're gonna try today. Shout out to my amazing wife for picking this up. We got cranberries, sunflower seeds, walnuts, almonds, just all kinds of good stuff. A lot of good fats, so we'll see how it sits on the stomach. Uphills on that last lap, definitely had more walking, trying to think about tomorrow, make sure my legs stay fresh enough that I can do this again tomorrow. So this 3rd lap will be same thing, fair amount of walking on the uphills, but we flew on the downhill, felt good. So here we go, let's go get it. All right, there it is, 21 miles. The heat killed me on that last lap. Thank God for this ice pack that I have in my cooler. Oh, it's saving me. Tomorrow I've got to get out earlier and avoid some heat because it is going to be even warmer tomorrow. Oh, got it done though. Got it done. I'll see you tomorrow.